Conectando al Mundo, Lesson 01.01. Se habla español aquí. Spanish is spoken here. What do Will Smith, David Beckham, Liza Koshy, Lupita Nyong'o, and Dakota Fanning have in common? Ellos hablan español. They speak Spanish. A quick Google search will reveal that many famous non-Latinos have mastered Spanish, and you can too. They are connecting to the world around them. You're starting a journey to learn the second most commonly spoken language in the world. And now you will have hundreds of millions of more amigos to talk to. That's right, over 400 million people speak Spanish, and you will make it 400 million and one. This beautiful language is officially spoken in 20 countries from North America to Africa. Can you guess what country has the second highest number of Spanish speakers? No, it's not Spain. It's the United States. The only other country that has more Spanish speakers is Mexico. Mexico. Can you believe it? The USA has more Spanish speakers than Spain. That is astonishing considering that the United States doesn't even have it as an official language. Every journey has a beginning. You're going to start by learning how to answer the most basic question. ¿Dónde se habla español? Where is Spanish spoken? Instrucciones. Slide the bar to see which countries speak Spanish. It's an official language in those that are marked blue, and it's a commonly used language in those that are marked orange. Here is a list of all the different languages, all different countries that speak Spanish as a language. Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Equatorial Guinea, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Puerto Rico, Spain, Uruguay, and Venezuela. It is also commonly used in Andorra, Belize, Gibraltar, United States, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Aprender el idioma es como un rompecabezas. Learning a language is like putting a puzzle together. At first, you are just looking at the bits and pieces. Sometimes pieces are clear. They come together easily. Other times you feel as if a piece is missing. But if you stick to it, the picture will become clearer. With Spanish, by putting pieces together, you will eventually have a conversation. Keep this in mind. You will make mistakes, but don't let that stop you. It might be uncomfortable, but your brain grows with challenges. Things will become clear as you piece together what you know. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time, said Thomas Edison. Ojo! Put your eye on it. Watch out. Translations. What is this little orange globe? It's the select icon and you will have the ultimate power. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, it is an English translation. Sorry to disappoint you, but however, translations are provided on some, not all, texts, which you may need some help on. You will see it less and less as you progress through the course because you will need less and less use of it. To try to read the text first without using it, it's a good idea. If you need some extra support, it is never far away. What is this little blue globe? This globe lets you know that the Spanish following it is the translation for the English that you just read. Don't forget to take notes in the notes guide. No te olvides de tomar apuntes en tu guía de apuntes. Once you get the hang of it, the globe will no longer appear because you won't need it anymore. You've got this. Don't forget to take notes in the notes guide provided for you. Let's visit that. This is the notes guide. It asks questions like, how many people speak Spanish worldwide? Do you remember? Which two countries have the highest population of Spanish speakers? How many countries use Spanish as the official language? Can you write the 3 ways a person can introduce themselves? How would you introduce yourself? Big ideas. List the name of each country found in the continents and its capital discussed in this lesson. Lesson reflection. Besides the countries, what did you learn that was new? Is there a country you learned about that you would be interested in visiting? What was the most surprising thing you learned? Those are the notes section. Descubre México y América Central. Discover Mexico and Central America. Let's discover more about the Spanish-speaking countries of Mexico and Central America. Start with Mexico and work your way around. Be sure to visit each country and read the fun facts. They will come in handy in this lesson. You will meet a few friends to help guide you. Be sure to take notes on the country name. Don't forget to learn the Spanish spelling and its capital. Who knows what you might find out? Mexico.
Hola, vivo en México. Soy mexicana. Mi nombre es Luna. Yo hablo español. I also speak Inglés or English. I live in Mexico City, or La Ciudad de México, or CDMX for short. This is said in Spanish as CDMX. Did you know CDMX was built on a lake and is said to sink about half a foot each year? I hope we all know how to swim. Mexico has 7 Spanish-speaking neighbors. My friend Sergio lives in a country al sur de Mexico.
Follow the clues and select the country on the map to learn more. Sur de Mexico, capital name, is so long that locals have shortened it to Tegus, greater than 3,000 feet above sea level. Ciudad Mexico, CDMX. Guatemala. Do you love chocolate bars? Think of Guatemala. The Maya people first invented chocolate bar. They were also the first to use the concept of zero. El Salvador is a home for Joya de Seren, which is called the Pompeii of the New World. It is a pre-Hispanic farming village that was covered by a volcano eruption around 500 AD. Nicaragua. Be careful in Lake Nicaragua. It's the only place in the world with freshwater bull sharks. Costa Rica is the hummingbird capital of the world. 52 different species live in Costa Rica. Panama. Panama hats are originally from Ecuador. However, they were often sent to Panama before being shipped to the rest of the world. The sale of these hats funded a revolution in Ecuador.
Correcto, you have arrived at the right place. Yo soy Sergio y vivo en Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Yo soy hondureño. My amiga Luna told me you'd be coming. In Tegus, we don't have that sinking problema. Tegus is over 3,000 feet above sea level. Wow, that is high. Thanks for visiting. There is so much more to learn about America Central. Here is a hint about where to check out next. Meet my friend Catalina, who lives in the country known for volcano surfing and freshwater sharks. Good luck figuring that one out.
Así es. That's it. I can't believe you found me. Yo soy Catalina. Yo vivo en Nicaragua. Soy nicaragüense. I live on the Pacific coast, not in the capital city of Managua. Here, surfing is so popular that the season has its own name, La Canícula. And if you don't like water, go to Cerro Negro to surf down black volcanic ash. It hurts more than agua if you crash, though. Just be careful in Lake Nicaragua. It's the only place in the world with freshwater bull sharks. Adios, amigo.
Polyglots rock. What is a polyglot? It is a person that speaks several languages. Awesome, right? Just think of the advantages of being multilingual. Our world is driven by an internet that can connect even the most obscure countries to the world. Have you played an online game with a person from another country? Do you follow international stars or YouTubers? These days, online gaming, jobs, social media, and travel can all be enhanced by being a bilingual or a polyglot. If you have already mastered English and now you are on your way to mastering Spanish. So being bilingual or a polyglot means that you are opening your world to many more opportunities to connect with people from around the world. You will learn about several more countries where Spanish is spoken. Let's explore South America. How to sound like a polyglot if you happen to be a frog. Ribbit. It's in English. A French frog would say, cra cra. In German, people think that a frog says quack. In Japanese, people think a frog says quiero, quiero. In Spanish, a frog says croa, croa. In Romanian, they say wak, wak. And in French, they say quoi. Destapa los secretos de América del Sur. Let's uncover the more secrets of South America, where our friends hablan español, speak Spanish. You will also see that the South American continent touches four major bodies of water: the Caribbean Sea, the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans, and the Southern Ocean. It has the highest navigable lake, Lake Titicaca, and the longest rivers, the Amazon and the Orinoco. This amazing continent is also home to Angel and Iguazu Falls, some of the highest waterfalls in the Southern Hemisphere. Uncover more about these Spanish-speaking countries in South America where there is no shortage of natural wonders. Be sure to visit each country and read the fun facts.
Bienvenidos a Ecuador. Mi nombre es Fernando. Soy ecuatoriano. My country is named after the equator. Mount Chimborazo, Ecuador's highest mountain, is the point on Earth closest to the sun. Thanks for visiting. Can you find my friend Bibi? She lives al norte. That's to the north of me. Her country has 3 borders made by water.
Buenos días. Soy Viviana y soy colombiana. Vivo en Bogotá, la capital. My friends call me Bibi. Although Colombia is known for coffee, which I love, we are also the second largest exporter of flowers in the world. Also, remember there is no you in Colombia. I would like to introduce you to Andrés. He lives in a country with no coast. Can you guess where that is?
Muy bien, you found me. Yo me llamo Andrés. Soy de Bolivia. Bolivia is a landlocked country, but that doesn't mean there isn't cool stuff here. We have many natural wonders to enjoy, but mi favorito is mountain biking. My country is home to the most dangerous road to bike, Yungas Road. It also has the best views. Next, you should go check out my friend Solara. She lives in the birthplace of the tango. Ciao.
Bienvenidos a Argentina. Mi nombre es Solara. Soy argentina. I am so glad you found me. This is the birthplace of the tango, Lionel Messi, Che Guevara, and animation. Yes, you heard that correctly. The very first person to use animation was an Argentinian, Quirino Cristiani. Gracias por visitar. Thanks for visiting my home. I hope you have discovered some cool things about South America.
Uruguay. Soccer fans, did you know that Uruguay hosted their first World Cup in 1930, which it won? They almost went to war with Argentina over it. Paraguay. Paraguay's first language is not Spanish. It's Guarani is its first language and Spanish is second. It is also one of the few South American countries to retain its native tongue as an official language. Chile. Did you know that llamas are not the only camels in Chile? There are 3 types of camels related to the llamas: vicuña, alpaca, and guanaco. Chile is home to them all. Peru. The potato is originally from Peru, and there are over 3,000 different varieties. Proud Peruvians use the phrase, soy más peruano que la papa. I am more Peruvian than the potato. Venezuela. There is a persistent storm at Lake Maracaibo, Venezuela. Lightning storms last for about 10 hours, 140 to 160 nights a year. That accounts for about 1.2 million lightning discharges per year called Calatumbo lightning. Las lenguas románticas. What do you think when you hear Romance languages? Do you think of candies and flowers? No, that's not quite right. Romance languages are rooted in the language of the Roman Empire, Latin, hence the name Romance. These languages are so similar that sometimes are mistaken for one another. Can you guess which languages they are? We have Spanish, French, Portuguese, Italian, Romanian. They all come from Vulgar Latin. Vulgar meaning the language of the people. You're learning Spanish, but did you know that this is only a gateway language? Once you master it, you can learn or at least understand 4 other related languages. You are well on your way to becoming a polyglot. Halla el esplendor del Caribe, África y España. What do a crocodile and a bear have in common? These are symbols used to represent countries where Spanish is an official language. Cuba is called el cocodrilo, or the crocodile, because of its shape. In Spain, a bear eating fruit from a tree can be found on the flag and is the symbol of Madrid. Now you will be introduced to the reach of the Spanish conquest. For example, many Caribbean islands were once colonies of Spain. And did you know that there is a small Spanish-speaking country on the large continent of Africa? Now you can stump your friends by asking them about these countries. Start with El Cocodrilo to meet Rogelio. Be sure to visit each country and read more fun facts.
¿Qué pasa? Hola desde La Habana, Cuba. Me llamo Rogelio. Cuba is the hometown of salsa, the music, not the sauce. Recently, a rare form of an ancient fish called the manjuari, the Cuban gar, was found here. This is not to be confused with the Cuban cigar. I cracked myself up. Thank you for visiting. Por favor, visit my amiga Lucia. She lives in the land where bears and honey trees are national symbols.
Gracias, Rogelio. Bienvenidos a Madrid. Mi nombre es Lucía y soy española. Welcome to the motherland of the Spanish language, Madrid, and more specifically, La Puerta del Sol is the heart of Spain. Here, I meet my friends around the bear statue, and we have churros y chocolate. Yum! Eating is a huge part of our social life. Gracias y chao.
Guinea Equatorial, Equatorial Guinea. This is the only country in Africa that has Spanish as a national language. Its capital is on a volcanic island. La República Dominicana. This island nation shares Hispaniola Island with Haiti. It is a nation of firsts. It was first encountered by Christopher Columbus, and it was the first country with the first capital, cathedral, and university in North and South America. ¿Qué le pasó a Puerto Rico? What happened to Puerto Rico? Did you notice one glaring omission from the Spanish-speaking countries mentioned? Where is Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico was not included on this list because, as a Commonwealth of the United States, it is not an independent country. However, it does have its own Olympic team. They won their first gold medal in 2016, and international soccer team. What does Puerto Rico's Commonwealth status mean for its citizenship? Although Puerto Ricans are American citizens, they cannot vote for the president while living on the island, and they only have one non-voting representative in the legislative branch. The steady flow of Puerto Ricans to the mainland is not immigration, but rather migration, since they aren't technically moving to a new country. For example, if you moved from Alaska to Texas, that is migration. Consider this. In English, we say that a person from the US is an American. However, in Spanish, Americano refers to anyone who lives in North or South American continent. It is not a nationality, but a geographical designation like European or Europeo. Also, if you are from the US, you are estadounidense. That means that Puerto Ricans are estadounidenses, Americanos, and Puertorriqueños. Estadounidense means United States citizen. What did you learn? Congratulations, you have met the goals of this lesson. You can name the countries where Spanish is spoken. You have discovered hidden gems about each country. You can also tell others why learning a second language is beneficial. You are now on your way to completing the language puzzle. For your assessment, complete the 01.01 Se habla español aquí. This quiz covers the lesson 01.01 material.